Hello everyone, happy spring. Welcome to your March 2025 monthly forecast. So it is a busy month with two eclipses, right, and two planets turning retrograde and falling back into the previous sign. Okay, so the month does start off with the sun in Pisces until the 20th, until it moves into Aries. On the 1st, though, okay, Venus in Aries turns retrograde and falls back into Pisces on the 27th till the end of the month, still retrograde. Then on the 3rd, Mercury moves into Aries and turns retrograde on the 15th and falls back into Pisces on the 29th. Okay, still in retrograde motion. On the 14th, there's a full moon total lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo, Pisces opposite sign. Then, let's see here, on the 29th, new moon, partial solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. Then on the 30th, Neptune moves into Aries. Okay, just briefly for a few months over the summer, Saturn will also do this, move into Aries for a few months, and they will be going back into Pisces, to finish up their transit there, but eventually they will fully move into Aries, I believe, next year. Okay, so it'll give you a little bit of an idea what to expect, especially Aries people born the first few days of Aries, and the same thing with Libra people born the first few days of Libra. Okay, just give you an idea of maybe what's to come in the future, okay? So, special thank you to my subscribers for your continued support, for liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out the links below in the description box. There is one to my website, but it's easier to just email me and ask me whatever it is you would like to know. Okay. Also, you guys, remember to check out the community section for any kind of updates or news or whatever. Okay, it would be posted there, right? And also, for those of you who really like the shorts and not so much the monthly forecast, I do have to mention this again, okay? That when you are clicking on the short for the monthly forecast, it's just a clip from the monthly forecast. There's a link within that short that will take you to the full monthly forecast. But some of you are just clicking on that link there and you're getting 15 seconds or something of nothing really. That there isn't much to the forecast in that 15 seconds. You have to click on that link that will take you to the full monthly forecast. Okay, so now for your forecast. Hi, Leo. So, most of the activity for you this month is happening between your 8th and 9th house, okay? 9th house is where you have the sign of Pisces. I'm sorry, 8th house is where you have Pisces. 8th house being other people's money and resources, passive money through means other than earning it, such as insurance payout, legal settlement, refund of some kind, increase in credit through your bank or credit card company, tax refund, whatever, okay? It's also the house of endings and new beginnings, death and rebirth, more or less, starting over, something or other. Well, Saturn and Neptune have been here for a while, okay? It's also the house of jointly held property, okay? Jointly held bank accounts, credit cards, anything that you may own with someone else, okay? So the sun is here up until the 20th, and Venus and Mercury will be revisiting this house again at the end of the month. 27th, Venus moves back here, and the 29th, Mercury does. So it's already been here, which, should have gone actually pretty well. When these two planets are traveling together, Venus and Mercury, it brings about lighthearted, pleasant conversations, and people tend to want to stay away from any subject that's too serious or unpleasant, okay? So, well, that's always nice, you know, but having to talk about finances, um, especially if you hold jointly held accounts with someone else, isn't always easy. If that's the case, um, that's something, you know, you would have more or less hashed out, especially if not yet. Okay, it would probably come around. There's a full moon total lunar eclipse in Virgo on the 14th in your second house. That's where you have the sign of Virgo. It is your money house. It's your main income, how you earn your money. Second house is also your possessions, your values, your personal values, and also your valuables, your sense of self-worth. Okay, many, many things, but it's basically a money house, and there's a full moon happening here. Okay, which means full moon brings problems to the surface so they can be dealt with and done away with, right? So there's problems in this area, I guess, especially if you share uh, jointly held accounts with anybody. This is like a time where you're trying to figure out who owns what and who owes what, who's spending too much money, who's charging too many things on the credit cards, who has withdrawn money from the bank accounts, something like that. It could also be a time, though, where you've had problems with a financial institution, okay? Could it be the IRS in America? We have tax season here right now. Or it could be a bank or a credit card company, some kind of loan company, you know, something like that. And they've always been a problem, or more so now than in the past. And this is something you're going to take care of around this full moon. You're tired of dealing with whomever, you know. Usually, you know, if you call someplace and you get someone that isn't cooperative, or just they don't want to do their job, which is to help you, okay, just hang up and call back another day at a different time. And, you know, just to make sure that you do not get that same person again. You know, it usually works for me. So you might want to try something like that. But you are really just fixing something that should have been possibly taken care of a while ago. Okay. So then the sun moves into Aries on the 20th, but the month starts off with Venus and Mercury in Aries in your ninth house. That's where you have the sign of Aries. There's also a new moon partial solar eclipse in Aries on the 29th in this house. Okay, in the ninth house of long distance travel and communications. This is foreign countries, people, languages, higher learning, your spiritual and religious beliefs, your opinions, your philosophy on life. Let's see what else. The House of Adventure, Medium Publishing. It's an internet house, okay? So, you know, just having the sun here, maybe you were planning on taking some kind of trip. If that's not the case, you could just be in touch with more people who live at a distance, possibly, maybe even in another country. You may also just find yourself online, like socializing online a lot more than you usually do, especially since you have Jupiter in Gemini in your 11th house of friends and acquaintances and socializing in person or online. Okay, so you could actually meet someone new at this time or join some kind of group or organization, even if it is just online. Okay, that is like a pretty big deal for you anyway. Maybe not for everyone, but it could be something that you've always wanted to be a part of, you know. Could be, you know, even that this being the house of adventure, you know, maybe you are about ready to take part in one, or someone may suggest one to you. Having Jupiter in Gemini in your 11th house of friends and acquaintances and many, many other things, though, your group of friends could even be planning some kind of trip, like a pretty big deal, that maybe you are Like, it could be anything, like just going out of town to see your favorite band, okay? Or like more than once even. Maybe, you know, go having a little bit of a road tour, okay, of seeing a band that you really like. But something could be happening with your friends, group of friends, okay? So it's a new beginning in the ninth house here. You could even take up some new study, you know, that's something that you've always found interesting, not necessarily to help your career in any way. It could, though, but it's more or less like something personally important to you, or just something that you've always found really interesting. Okay, so the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Leo on the 9th, 10th, and 11th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Aquarius, and those dates are the 24th, 25th, and 26th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 5th, 6th, 7th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for money is the 12th, 13th, 14th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. The best time for your career is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 30th, and 31st. The best time for communication and travel is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 14th, 15th, 16th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for March. Happy spring to you. See ya.